The camera never lies. Hello, everybody. And a very good evening to all of you. I think it's going to be an interesting show tonight. It's going to be a show heavily dependent on many of you. I want to start shouting out some people when I do hangouts. I want to shout out my my girl Vanessa on here. Yeah, that was Cattails on the YouTube audio library. Let me see what the hell that was. The name of that tune, and I have all these loaded. I have 253 songs loaded, so I can do editing like you saw on the video on Fremont Street today. That was called Cattails Thatched Villagers. Cattails Thatched Villagers. I don't know, weird. You know, musicians have the dumbest fucking names for... But it's, you have a right to do it, right? I mean, if you made the song, I guess you can title yourself until the fucking record company party F-bomb. You know, I'm a young cat 7 weeks, and I call him DDub. I asked him if he thought it was cool to call my cat. Isn't that awesome, huh? Nobody calls their cat Rosie, you know? Well, maybe they do. Dog. Yeah, thank you, Cobra John. Love doing those cinematic videos. I try to take some concentrated hour or so walking along with somebody and trying to get some content that you can spin together into a 5-8 minute cinematic video just to show people, because so many people tell me you cannot make, you know, cinematic videos with a cell phone. You need this thousands of dollars in lenses and expensive gear. No, you don't. Remember, it's in the eye, it's not in the gears. It's in here, not in the gear. Okay, so that's important. Yeah, top chat. Let me go on live chat here. There we go. All right. Welcome to all of you. I want to shout out my girl Vanessa. When I do these hangouts, she's a really integral part of my experience here on YouTube, and has been almost for the better part of 6 months. And she is a really Yeah, Rosie, you cannot make cinematic videos with a cell phone. Hey, Matt and Eric, gonna get caught up on your hot tub videos. Two guys sexy as fuck in a hot tub. Does it get any better than that? Yes, Rosie in a hot tub. Well, let me tell you what. Next cat named Rosie, that's good. Vanessa, I just want to reach out to you. You know, you've had a lot of loss and sadness, and you know, the love of your life passed away and everything else, and you're here on the daily. And I just want to give you a big hug and tell you how much you mean to me and how much I appreciate you being on my chat. You don't always say a hell of a lot, but every time I fire up a chat, I don't care whether it's nighttime, morning, you're always around. So I'm really glad that, you know, I'm really glad that we have that connection. Exactly. You know, Cobra John, expensive cameras won't make you a good, you've got to train your eye. And, you know, a lot of people travel and take videos. They want to just point the camera and just shoot at the Grand Canyon. But, you know, they don't understand important things like, you know, to get the best things you need to actually move your camera position and you know, you'll see I'll do almost a complete circle around people when I can, or I'll use zoom and post editing and things to change up so that you're getting a ton of camera movement. Even when you put pictures in, you can have, you know, have movement with that. And it's people. People love to see people. You know, imagine two different videos. One where Frankie goes down and visits the Grand Canyon and he does the usual tourist thing. He pans his camera around. Beautiful. Oh, look at those colors. Look at that. Everybody can see. You don't even have to see Frankie's video. You got that idea in your mind. You know what he looks like already. All it's doing is reinforcing what you already saw in your mind's eyes, but it's not taking you to a new experience. Now, imagine instead of having my camera just set up to take a picture of the Grand Canyon, imagine if I do a little sweep and pan, and then I turn the camera around, and I set it up so that I capture people walking up to the rim of the Grand Canyon. And I see their faces. Ooh, wow. You're going to watch the hell out of that video. You're going to get the reaction, a derivative response to something going on. You'll see when I do a lot of my cinematic videos, I've got the action in there, but you're watching people's reaction around. When the Chinese guy on Fremont Street is carving the clay head of the woman. Or when the guy does the painting with the spray and then holds it up and you see the people, you know. Robert Sharp, how you doing? Ron is like, Rosie, hey, Mallory, you could make a video watching the grass grow, and I would adore it. Aren't you sweet, Rhonda? Aren't you sweet? Hey, got Deb, how you doing? Sid's Angel Dead. Sandy, how are you? Jeez, it's been 2 days since I got Mallorized. I'm having withdrawals. I'm going down the road with Bobby, and he's listening to Mallory Mallorize me about the limo, and he's just shaking his head and clucking. Damn, Rosie. Jeez, you really did that? Really? He has to pull over the rest stop and just have a smoke. He's like, Jesus, you know, you're so fucking out of it. You know, you're such a dope, you know. I said, Bobby, wait till you get Mallorized, okay? Thank you, Miss Pink Life. Thank you. I want to thank Missy Jenn for taking me over to Denny's for a burger. Joe Smith, how are you? Thank you for being around. Handsome Robertson here. I am going to be going down to Oakland. I'm going to be doing that middle stretch again. You know, I cannot get enough of that place. I'm just hooked on it. You know, before a bunch of sections that some of them I did before down there and branching out. I might, you know, get Robert to join me if he wants to, because I know you guys want to see him on camera a little bit more, and it could be could be a lot of fun if he's up to that. And I'm going to get a damn Chinese dinner again. And I don't care what Robert says, okay? Because that's what I'm going to do. All right. How you doing, Tara? Yeah, it's tricky business Mallorizing your friends. But I'm going to tell you what, Mallory, I appreciate people that give intellectually based, not emotionally based critique on things. By that, I mean, you have a preconceived notion of me, and I hate Rosie, so this is it. Ooh, I got another, bing, I got another fresh arrow to fire. No, you didn't come in there with any idea, but you analyzed the situation, and you did your best to verbalize that and put it out there, and people can decide. I put up a response to it, which I thought was appropriate, with heartfelt apologies that I hope were accepted out there. So, and anybody that can't accept that, anybody that's too thin-skinned to look at something like that and be offended, because a couple people did go tell her to, you know, gee, Giffy, you know. Not the way I roll. Hey, spirits, how are you? The Cinnamon Challenge. Gina C. Well. It's about fucking time. AWOL. There she is. Gina C. Let's give a big woo. Let's give a big thumbs up and a big woo for Gina C. Back in the saddle again. Gina C. It is so awesome to see you in here. You have been missed on the daily, Gina C. Thank you, Vinny. Oh my God, Vinny's doubling up his bet. It was kind of brutal, 5-4 last night. But Gina, I am so happy to see you back here, honey. I know you're using speech to text and things like that. I talked about, you know, your situation. I don't want to overshare it, but I have tried to keep people apprised of that. And I know that you thought enough to be in contact with Missy Jenn on a regular basis. And, you know, we love you. We love you a lot, and we've missed you. Have you ever thought about going into the French Foreign Army? Maybe I should do some fucking crazy thing like that. Go through I think I'll contact the Marine Corps down in San Diego when I'm down there, just for shits and giggles, their public relations department, just to set up something for morale for the boys, bikini up, and see if I can do the Marine Corps fitness test. How would that be? Huh? Vinny's doubling up. I know the way Vinny is. We had a fun night last. Yeah, we've missed you, Gina. It's so nice to see you back in the saddle. I don't want you to overdo anything. You know, I do a lot of streams and things, especially when I travel. And yeah, I could teach them a lot right down there. Teach them about gutting it out. How you doing, Sparky? Nice to see you. Hey Beavis, I'm really just thrilled. Thank you, Pink Life, to see Gina C back. I did not expect to see her tonight. You know, it was the 24th of April when we had the party here, the YouTube party that she had her terrific fall and her just the injuries that she sustained. Try out for the Navy SEALs. How about that? I over-flooded the toilet at Chipotle. It was not pretty. I should have not doubled up on the spicy beans. Yeah, there you go, Boss Hog. At least now you know. Well, you know, it can be a lot of, you know, might be fun to do that kind of challenge, to take some of these physical challenges. I was looking, did you see my stream in Vegas where we were going to dinner? And there was the person, they had the thing, if you can hang from the bar for 100 seconds, you win $100. Now it sounds easy, right? Just put your hands up on a bar and just hang. But it's incredibly difficult. I don't think one person made it past 35 seconds hanging on that bar. Yeah, Vinny, that's funny. Cheers, Craig, Perth, Western Australia. That's cool, Paul. It was April 14th. I'm sorry. But I fell over. Whatever in the hell happened. But anyway, it's been a long time. I still can't do anything with the wrench without being able to use my hands, but I'm still here. Well, you know what, Gina C? Just you being here is an amazing thing. And we want to give you a big group hug and tell you how much you mean to us in here and how much I need your ass in here when I'm doing my thing. Hey, East Coast lady, nice to see you. Now, I could do the cinnamon challenge, but this is more pointed towards as I travel and things like that. The questions are, and we'll have a wide diversity of opinions. I'm in a very good point in my life when I'm still very physically fit and have a lot of stamina and things. And going to be traveling a lot coming up. So you guys are going to have a ton of adventures here on the channel. The question is, yeah, you can still do that, Gina, with the best of them. Okay, so you can tell the a-holes with the best of them. The question is, what type of things do you guys like to see on travel videos? Do you like to see straight historical things? Straight historical things from a Rosie perspective? Do you like to see unusual features, unusual history that's unknown in certain places, you know, bringing you stories that you've probably never heard before and deep in the history of some of these places that I'm going to go through and go visit? Do you like the people aspect of gearing things to try to meet up with other people, to do things like co-streams with DDub? Do you like just road streams where you're just traveling? I'm getting a diversity. I wanted to get a little feedback from you guys. I don't often do it. This was maybe perhaps the first time I've ever done it on the channel. Because I just go out and do the shit I want to do on the daily. Hey, Laura. Sandy, stay tuned, honey. I can tell you one thing about Las Vegas is January is 100% sure. Okay, 100%. I will be in January. I've already got the book. I've already got the room booked. And if you don't have a room booked for January, you're going to have a tough time getting one. You know, nothing sells like sex, right? The adult video awards and all that. Okay, Light Switch says, I like touring the underbelly of the place. Yeah, go through the Texas 72-ounce challenge. Yeah, do what you're doing now. But Cobra John, I want to see if anybody has any tweaks, things that they like to see, whether they want to look at it because Rosie made me there. I don't know. Mallory, you're lovely. You could pull off anything, you know. I'm just a slob, you know. I bought all these girly clothes. I just look at them and I look like something out of a 1950s, you know, 1963 Walt Disney movie or something, you know. Tammy, come home. Boyd, how you doing? Boyd Network News in the house. Thank you. What weekend, huh? Yeah, Rosie's perspective on things. Do you like food reviews? Do you like yeah, Gina's like, you know, yeah. Bluebirds went to Fort Bragg. Fort Bragg is my point, raised slow gentrification. Very much looking forward to all of your ventures. That's really cool. There's Oda May. Oda May is once again resurfaced. Classy redhead. How are you, beautiful? Oda May is resurfaced after her town has reemerged from the floodwaters of the Mississippi. Welcome back, honey. Small town USA, you need to show that. We're in the history. We have that. Absolutely, D. And you're a very fascinating person, D. History, vintage audio. Now, you got to remember, North, that I have done a ton of audio and vintage audio stuff, so that's really going to be a wintertime activity when I'm around and fitting it in. Oh, thank you, Beavis. I appreciate it. Had the best beach body in the Vegas pool. You had a lot of fun. I got something coming up tomorrow you might enjoy tomorrow morning. Tell us about the things that interest you in a particular, so you're passionate about the topic will make us interested. That's a good thing, Evelyn. Is there anything that you really don't like to see? Is there anything that you just, besides me in a bikini, I'm just saying, is there any, let's leave that aside, because I got a mind thing going on. But apart from that, is there anything that you just don't get anything out of that? Yeah, it's good to see Gina C. Back. I'm just curious. Wrestle an alligator in the swamps. I'm thinking about doing like oil wrestling at nightclub, Jello wrestling, things like that. Oh, the Boxy Charms video. Where the hell is mine? Oh, amazing. Not gonna. Here's April's. I got May. Oh, I like you trying on clothes. Okay. Berkeley. Love you. Okay, take care, Matt and Eric. You sexy boys. You mukbang is gross. I never really got too much out of mukbang, I'd like to see you skydive, take a tactical gun class, go to Cedar Point, ride on the coasters, travel in New York City, MTV Beach House, an appearance on Price is Right. There you go, Juice. Janet says, I love the chooching. Juice had some good point. I was talking to DDub on the phone today, and he was talking about, skydiving and tandem jumping, and, we go up on a tandem jump, and I got the guy that's all coked up, right? And, we're dropping down from our 17,000 feet or whatever, about the 10,000 foot mark. Like, you may want to pull the chute. I'm the expert here. I know when to pull the chute. And the guy looks down, and he doesn't see the cord. So, I'm like, I wonder how this is going to feel when you hit the ground at like 820 miles an hour. Right? Oh, we have an emergency. We got the backup chute. We do. You see this fat little shit just, what the hell? When they show the video on YouTube, the last 200 feet, they're like, what the fuck was she doing? She was waving goodbye to her family coming down. Hey, how you doing, Gina? Do a 6-hour stream at the DMV. Good. That's a great idea. That is a great idea. Some of the most mundane things. Hey, Kiwana, how you doing, babe? People have been throwing out 60 systems and heavy garden wine. Yeah, they're worth something. They definitely are. But I liked you drunk. Well, then you're going to be very happy, sugar, coming up, because I'm a very heavy drinker. But I will not drink and drive. You will never see me drive a vehicle. I will call an Uber. I will get a taxi, but I will not. I will not drink and drive ever. Yeah, kind of reminded me of Gidget tonight. There we go. I don't know if Gidget's Hooters were as big, but that's really cool, But I like that kind of things too. You think to yourself as you travel and things that you want to do. One thing that I've always liked doing, and we hit on this a little bit earlier, was you go to a place maybe like Reno, and you try to pick up things along the way. Like, you remember in December last time we went to Las Vegas, I did the video on the Bonnie and Clyde death car. The actual vehicle in 1937 that they were gunned down on a ambush trap on the back roads of Louisiana. That was pretty interesting. Try to go out of your way for stuff. Hey, Julie, how are you? Bluebird, will you be meeting with DDub along the way? All I can say is you're going to see a lot of DDub on the channel. Okay, there's certain people that you connect with. Then there's one connection that we have. It's not a sexual connection. It's not a family connection, but there is one very deep connection that we have shared for a very, very long time. Will never be spoken of by me on the channel, probably not DDub, but it's not something that everybody has to know. We're not blood relatives. You know, I don't want to set off a manhunt of things. But we have a very deep connection in a way that's highly unusual here on YouTube. People just don't come out of outer space. You know, a lot of people said, who is DDub? Where in the hell did this guy come from? Well, DDub and I have communicated for months here on YouTube. DDub and I started communicating long before that about a connected issue that we have. Now, he's a very easygoing guy. He's a fit person. He's a big guy. He's 6 feet, almost 6'3", 240 pounds or whatever. And he enjoys streaming. You think a lot of people like to do that stuff, but really not. You look at Elvis goes down 2 blocks in the street of Chicago, and I'm not picking on Elvis, but I'm just saying you can tell that you're not in your natural element. D is the first person I've streamed with that is like, it's like being on a cool fucking date, you know? It is. He has a nice respect for people, and he's also very kind. He does not laugh, nor does he look down on people, nor do I that are on the streets. And he can instantly connect with people. You will be seeing a lot of DDub in the future. I guarantee you. There'll be other people picking up along the way that enjoy that too. I think light switch, in a way, you could say that we're kind of soulmates. You know, we have a lot, and you know, there's just certain people in life. It's like a key that goes into a lock. You can't even explain it. Maybe some of you ladies, hey Holly, maybe some of you ladies out there have that experience. You have somebody that you meet, you have somebody you hung out with a couple times or communicated with. You meet them in real life and you know, ching, you're locked in. You know that this is a special person that you connected with. This is a very special person that you connected with. This guy's not affected by money. He's not a bum. He enjoys life, but he's also a person like me that enjoys sharing life on the low. Okay? To me, having a Class B RV would be a great thing, but it's more interesting potentially for YouTube to be able to see how people exist, hostels, low-end motels, and just scraping by to see how they can get by and still have a very good time. Thank you very much, Doll Factory. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that's well said. I get him and he gets me. Okay, there's no romantic attachment to get in the way, none of that stuff. It's all strictly, it's almost like fraternity brothers, you know, going out there and doing things. Not ostentatious, and I like that. I don't like people that look down on other people. I don't like people that feign courtesy, you know, do something kind for somebody and then, you know, want to have the spotlight and the trumpets going. I don't like people that just don't have a genuineness to them. I don't like a lot of guile. Guile. How you doing, Four Scores? And he exhibits all the characteristics that I really like in somebody. So I'm at a point in my life, I've got no place I got to be tomorrow. I'm happy to be here. Like I told you, tomorrow I'm doing the passport thing. It's a little more complicated due to my gender marker and changing over an old passport, but I will get that done. So, you know, you will be seeing a lot of D. And he's pretty much can generate his own money. Do support his channel. I really do think he's getting his final watch hours in. I think he picked up something on the order of 400 subs. Basically took up his channel, I don't know, 40% in 3 days. So it was really, really cool to see somebody, you know, it's kind of the way I feel about Mallory. Come around and strut your stuff, you know. Give people alternatives to watch. Give people color here on the boy. We tend to be like a pretty closed in, I don't want to say inbred community, but we all know we're here on the daily. We all watch the same videos and all that. There was a certain street rhythm between you, and I like that both can talk over it. Exactly. Yeah, pure and a good heart. That's what I like. Yeah, he's got a really smooth live vibe. You'll meet Black Bigot as we go along. You've heard Elvis talk about that. Was kind of Elvis's man crush. On here, no doubt you'll see Black Bigot, and there'll be other people that get encompassed on the channel. Becca, Sophia, how are you, beautiful? Nice to see you. Hope you're eating something, Becca. I worried about that girl was dropping a lot of weight there, so, but very lovely. Classy said, I used to live stream, but since I don't have 1,000, can do it from my phone. You can do it from, yeah, Becca, he really appreciated, he gave you guys a shout out on the channel. You can do it from Streamlabs. Most people who, yeah, Jasmine, Black Bigot, yeah, he's been good to me. I show up on his streams and stuff. So most people that put in Streamlabs though end up not using it because it's there's D. His ears must have been burning up there. He's like, am I going to be saddled with this fucking broad? The nice thing, if I go down, I can just crawl onto his back and he can carry me for fucking. Oh, yeah. The Streamlabs allows it to do that. There's D on the side there. So, like he said in his video too, there's a very special connection that we share that is. I don't want to say it's a sacred kind of connection, but it's very meaningful to both of us, and it's the thing that brought us together. It wasn't really, you know, being on the channel or being to Vegas. So anytime I have a chance to help him out, boost him up, and have him leverage his success, so much the better. So Streamlabs is so complicated. Hey, Jessica, Jennifer, how are you? And then when you add in the extra chooches like the voiceover with Brian, the British bloke that announces all of my, you know, if people make a tip and things like that, it makes it fun. Rosie, you're not just here on the, but interesting you too. Yeah, thank you very much, Cobra John. Yeah, I'm very rested up, Oz. I'm doing some things here at home. I wanted to spend some time with Missy Jenn. She bought me dinner tonight. I'm very appreciative of that. Yeah, D came. You know, I'll never forget that night. You don't even know you might be in potential trouble. And here it is, a pouring rain, windy, cold in Las Vegas. And I look up, you know, because I'm a little loopy, you know. And I mean, he's down at his hostel, a mile down the road, walking up in the driving rain in a t-shirt soaked to the bone and willing to come out and just kind of make sure that shit doesn't go too south, which I thought was incredible. How you doing, Coach? Yeah, there's good travel. I'm enjoying seeing the videos are being dropped by day. Yeah, I imagine it's a lot of journeying and stuff. Nice to see you, Lila. I was feeling no pain. I got to babysit him sometime. I saved him from being, you know, he was looking down at his phone, and I swear to God, if I hadn't grabbed him, he would be a hood ornament on a Cadillac. Okay, I mean, we kind of look out for we look out for each other. This is one of these guys that you can say he's raised right. No pretentiousness, no bullshit. Very straightforward. He wants to grow a YouTube channel just like Mallory did, and I admire people that just say, "Hey, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do." Question mouse toe. Too bad you didn't save him from a pork wiener. There we go. Well, who knew? I introduced him to the Coney Island dog. That's like that gets on about 1 o'clock in the morning, and he's like, I'm just waiting for him to call me Aunt Rosie. Aunt Rosie, we got to get a couple of those Coney Island dogs. He's like, shut up, you old fucking broad. How you doing, JK? So it's yeah, a couple of the Coney dogs in there. JK, we really would have really been nice. He would have really been the icing on top of that. Yeah, Auntie Rosie. And the some people get so pissed off when Narcy calls me Auntie Rosie, you know, Aunt Rosie and shit. You know, it's more of an honorary thing. I'm everybody's aunt that they kind of like, and then you know, then you hang with her a while, and she's crazier than you are, and it's like, oh shit, what was I thinking? Oh, you're actually watching TV tonight, Cindy. How about that? What are you? Are you Jewish, D? I mean, I didn't know. Are you? Are you? Are you Islamic? I mean, I think they're all beef dogs. Yeah, the cool lot that buys you beer. There we go. There we go, Gina. Yeah, Mr. Z is strutting up the strip there. Yeah, well, I'm Catholic. I mean, I was just wondering what. You don't eat pork. If you ate bacon, you would be the total package. I don't know. He might be Jewish for all I know. I don't know. You know, I attract so many Jewish friends. I just don't know. But anyway, I think, you know, being able to go along with somebody else that is streaming is pretty damn cool. You know, if we get together again, I'd like to try to do the, you know, the hoe hangout, you know, what would you get, the hoe stream, you know, try to get a little better, set it up and a little better situated. Will you give Bobby Dave's phone number? I absolutely will, Beck. I'd be glad to. He really thought quite high of, he really enjoyed meeting him. No, I don't know. You know, I don't know his D. I don't know what the hell people are. I mean, all of a sudden I'm like, pork. It's not the other white meat. What the hell is it? Huh? Did I miss something? Is it me? Yeah, Mr. Z. We made sure we hit. Yeah, Bobby is a great guy. You know, we made sure we dotted all the I's and crossed the T's. Yeah, I've been to I don't know if Cindy, if you ever saw my Jimmy Swaggart. Missy Jenn and I went to the his Pentecostal church there in Baton Rouge. We got a lot out of that. We got a lot out of it. I love pork. I don't mean I'm not crazy. You know, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Pentecostal, but I broke that chain. I mean, it was a different kind of experience for me. Where you all went to eat with Mr. Z, that food looked good. Yeah, it was nice to see Mr. Z. Another very hard working person on the Boyd, right? So yeah, it was good, and I'm glad that you know, the nice thing about Becca and Dave, and I know we got all this back and forth with Cat in the Swirl and Lindy in the Swirl, but I will say this. The amount of, how you doing, Sammy Jacks? The amount of flexibility that Dave and Becca have is absolutely astounding to me. Put myself in the same situation. Hey, we got some people coming over. Who in the hell is this? You know, are you here just to mooch a free feed? You know, I give that look. They're just welcoming. Hey, whoever you want to bring over, bring them on over. They were cool. I mean, they went out of their way to food, catered stuff. They were just really 100% out there with their hospitality. As far as the other things that have gone before, you know, I've tried to just stay clear of all of that. But you have to be grateful to people that are kind to you, and it was appreciated for sure. Nice to see you, Sammy Jacks. Oh well, Robert, you made a pizza today, but you forgot to turn the camera on. Yeah, went just to meet good people. So all I can say is you guys are going to be very happy coming up Sunday. Well, that's what I'm saying, Becca. I mean, it wasn't every 5 minutes she's running in the house and, you know, bringing a beer out and putting it in somebody's hand, or putting food in front of somebody, edibles, if you were in that kind of thing. That's what I say. There was a lot of truth, and I can vouch for this, and I'm pretty straight up honest about stuff. When they talk about, as I said in my earlier stream, when you get to know people a little better, and then you have a relaxation point, and then it becomes really fun when people get together, and then you're forgetting about the streaming and the other stuff, because it's just not stuff that it's not your top priority to put things on YouTube. Can't wait till Sunday, forever friend. Yeah, I was just live. I'm not going to be live for too long, but yeah, Sunday's going to be on the road again. So I think you guys are going to be very happy. But what other, you know, traveling, I'm trying to get a feel for things. The feel I'm kind of getting is that you like it. You can weave some history in, you can weave some well-known spots in, but it's got to be, you know, my take on it, or maybe it's got to be a cinematic take on this place. But you don't want to just camera point it on and say dum da dum dum. Here's here's the Grand Canyon. It's like Clark Griswold in Family Vacation. Yep. All right, let's go. Well, forever friend, we'll just have to wait and see. But you know, if you didn't surprise people, and you got to keep things. Yeah, it was a great movie, Sammy Jacks. My favorite part was when Cousin Eddie's girl's mixing up the KoolAid, and she's got her whole hand, and he just removes the hand. It reminds me of the way we used to have KoolAid when I was a kid, and I still like cherry KoolAid today. It's my lifeline. Here. Yes, Doris Day died. I'll be doing a special tribute on the streets of Oakland this Saturday, weather permitting. Yeah, I'm going to bust out I'm going to keep Doris Day gone. Yeah, Missy Jenn, she enjoyed every stream, Becca, the things that were going on down there. She took Georgie to see the vet. Wear a GoPro and donkey ride down the bottom of the crown. See, Katie, here's another thing. I think in 99 years, there's never been a donkey slip down the trails of the Grand Canyon. Hello. In tragic news today, a Las Vegas tourist was killed as the donkey went sliding off the side of the Grand Canyon. This, of course, is the first time in the 99-year history of donkey rides through the Grand Canyon that a tourist has lost their life. It's still unclear what Rosie O'Kelly was doing at the time. How you doing, Fritz Fred? That the donkey veered off the path and went plummeting. You know, my luck's not that good. It's not. I'm destined to make big history. It might be the helicopter dick that slams into the Stratosphere building in front of 10,000 horrified people on the strip. I don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be big, okay? And it's going to be ugly. And it's going to horrify people that hear. It ain't going to be just crossing the street and look the wrong way and just became a hood ornament, right? Have you learned to control your ass? Does that mean my bowel function or what? You patient. I mean, do you pinch it off clean or what? What do you mean, like wiggle it? Yeah, I'm working on that a little bit. Day's going good, Tiffy. Yeah, I'm too top heavy, you know. Convincing you needs a parrot. That's right. Said the word "woo" echoed in the canyon. It's like something out of, remember the movie Doctor Strangelove when Slim Pickens is on the bomb at the end. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Tim Conway, Dorf on golf. Great guy, man. Will you give me the royal boot for pointing out? No, Mr. Sniffles, I don't give you the royal boot. You know, very few people ever get booted out of this stream. Beck, I don't know. You're a sociable person at the end of the day. Can I twerk? I don't quite have enough meat on my ass to twerk, you know. Candy store. The man who knew too much. That's it. That's my favorite Doris Day movie. That's when Que Sera Sera was introduced. I think in 1962. Jimmy Stewart. That's it. Savage, how you doing, my girl? That's one of my favorite scenes in a movie with Slim Pickens riding that nuclear bomb down at the end. Check this out. There we go. Yeah, I mean, you got to be a special kind of person to get booted from here. I'm not here to be controversial. You should do more fixing up the house videos in bikini. Huh? JT, you got to go back and look at some of my RV car washes and stuff. So Mama Bear and I share that in common. She gets strikes, bing. No, Mr. Sniffles, I won't. Let's see, my husband Rosie. Yeah, I liked. I really enjoyed Slim Pickens. Yeah, Doris, but she had 97 years, right? She was the biggest movie star of the 1960s. So, biggest one in the 1960s. Oh, you got fried. Yeah, I was wondering, where's my girl in her bikini jumping around the beach there? Okay, I'm more of a Grace Kelly fan. I think you'll make it, Sammy. You know what it is, Sammy? There's Sammy Jacks, and I'm gonna mean this in the most positive way. I've told this story before, Sammy Jacks. When I lived in China for 5 years, they have a concept in Chinese. You learn a lot in a society, and there were certain people, like in business, entertainment, or something. They seem to go through life with very little friction. You know, very little. They don't need heat shields, right? And they would call this. They would say, "Wow, this person's really a hua cho," which means a smooth ball in Chinese. And I didn't quite get the concept of it before. But it's like the person that can cross a major boulevard in Beijing that are 16 lanes wide with bicycles going both directions and cabs, and just look straight ahead and just walk and keep an even pace and not even feel a breeze from 600 moving vehicles going around it. This smooth ball, the person is socially elegant, the person, no resistance. That's the way you are, Sammy Jacks. You're a hua cho, the smooth ball. Now, smooth balls live long lives because they're very, what would you say? They're very guarded in their enthusiasm. You never see a smooth ball like, woo! You know, shake. You know, it's very, you know, it's like very conserving of energy and life. You know, that's why you're a smooth ball. You're gonna live to be 100. Can you move into the moonshine shack and keep an eye on the Rancho? Well, I don't know. I got Missy Jenn here on that, and she's got plenty armaments. Sammy's a smooth ball, and that's it. Yes. Hey, Barbie girl. Hey, Vixen. How you doing, sweetie? Oh, good for you. Wow, third great grandchild. Damn, good for you, Joe Smith. It's amazing. Hey, Telco, it's amazing what you can learn from different different cultures and different societies, you know. You know, we have that saying in the U.S. that you can't have it both ways. You know, you can't have this without having that. You can't have fame without having the paparazzi and some of the negative stuff. When Chinese, they have, well, the needle can't be sharp at both ends. You know, it's got to do its work on one end only. So, does Missy Jenn live with you at the Rancho? Well, there's your answer right there. Okay. Woo! There she is. Missy Jenn, wait, there she is. Yeah, I think that is pretty much, she tolerates me. Yeah, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Yeah, sorry about that, forever friend. Congratulations, I'll have my second at the end of June. That's great. Yeah, she's a very quiet person. We're exact opposites in our in the way that we are. Fritz Fred, tomorrow, 10 a.m. I'm at the my meeting for my passport. A little more complicated than most, but I think I'll be having that done and should be ready to roll out of here in mid-June. So things are definitely on course. I was really impressed with Rory. She has a heart of gold. That is hard to find. That's why she's one of my best friends on YouTube. And back up, because she always has my back. You know, we've just been locked in. She's like a DDub, just locked in. Locked in. Yes, I'm going to be traveling to Wichita and all through Emporia, up through Manhattan, everywhere that you can travel in Kansas and places like that. Oh, thank you very much, honey. Toronto, here I come. Fritz Fred has rolled out. The Canadian Clipper has been as gracious as he can be, and I'm not one to disappoint people when it comes to meeting up. So I'm very excited to be spending some time, and that hopefully I can reciprocate, and he can come and visit to Rancho and all that. So there we go. Oda May's like, I'm coming with you. Yeah, well, I feel a special affinity for Kansas. So, you know, I especially Western Kansas. There's not a hell of a lot out there, but I love Goodland and the high prairies out there, the high plains out there. So, yeah, I think opposites do even out. I'm thinking of, I know this trans couple that's on here. They've just been an absolute mess for 5 years. It's, you know, trans man and trans woman, male to female and female to male, and they have just been a disaster and fought and divorced and separated for a while and fought and divorced. And I saw Missy Jenn today, and I just said, how in the hell is it 5 years we've never had a fight? How is it, dude? You know, how is it that we can be so compatible? Well, imagine if I was a big talker. You know, Dee's pretty quiet guy, right? So I need some grandkids. Well, you know, I got to get my body in shape after having 2 kids. You know, it's no easy feat, right? Low humidity. I don't care. I was born and raised in Maryland, so I don't really care. I like it hot. Sherry Russell, how you doing, doll? I like it hot. I love Kansas. I especially love Western Kansas up there, and Russell and those kind of places. You really get the feel of real, yeah, all those hormones, Sammy. You know about hormones, don't you? I think that's true. You know, you look at Beck and Dave, and people scratch their heads, and they're like, how is it possible that she doesn't, you know, in the middle of the night, take that pillow? In local news, renowned farmer Dave passed away, you know, quietly in his sleep, surrounded by loved ones. Shit, you know. Hey, Amanda May. Shit, I think that, it's like, it's just certain people you don't really, but you can tell there's real love there. There's just an incredible, you don't know how to explain it. I guess that's what makes the best relationships. If you have a hard, maybe that's it. If you have a hard time putting your finger on what makes your relationship tick, and you probably have a really good relationship. Think about that. Let that sink in. It's rare you'll get two beautiful people together and they'll coexist. Two glamorous people. Eventually, someone's gonna want to have the high ground, or a competition. It's rare to have people that I think just get it on a lot of levels. Smooth balls live a long time. Wax on, wax off. Yeah, a forever friend. Yeah, see, I like Council Bluffs in that area. I like that area. So I'm looking forward. You guys are going to see me in Iowa. Not too long from now. And as soon as Tara takes off, Tara's going to come up and visit in June. And as soon as she's done her visit, it's off on Midwestern adventures and stuff. So it's gonna, 38 years, Cobra John. The Warriors are doing good. I mean, they're in. I don't know how they're doing against Portland right now. I don't know what the score is. Let's see. Golden State Warrior. I like to just read about it in the paper. Plus, we got rid of all of our cable. Nobody was watching it. Yeah, they're fine on 116-9 before they blew past the Portland Trailblazers. Sorry, Melton. I know that's going to break your heart, I do love basketball. But I'm old now. I don't give a shit. My stuff is travel, travel, travel. Bring back some corn. Cobra John it's a lot of good. Cobra John, you've shared some things with me that really, I'm just going to say, anybody that gets to know you is going to be a very, very happy person because of the tremendous personal integrity that you have, Cable and say cancel car insurance. Yeah. Hey, boss, did you know you can save 15% on car insurance? I like to walk up to random people when they're in the middle of a fight on Fremont Street. Hey, what do you want? Did you know you could save 15% on your car insurance with Geico? I'm going to knock you out, mother. Nicker. Yeah, that's cute, Emmanuel. That's cute. Hey, Scuffy, how are you? Yeah, do a shop stream one day. That would be great. That would be awesome. I like to be random as shit with people. What'd you say? You just see we doing a deal here? What are you talking? What do you want, motherfucker? What do you want? You want to say? Come on over and say it. Well, I didn't mean to interrupt it. You look like an intelligent man. I'm just letting you know you could save 15% on your car insurance with Geico. What, motherfucker? What are you doing? Huh? You better stand down. Yeah, get insurance again. Fuck you on about, man. I'll knock your ass out. 15% on almost 15% your ass. You get the hell out of my face. That's it. Yeah, I love laughter too. Look, I'm not going to be on YouTube if I can't laugh. I got no appetite. I got no appetite for drama and stuff like that. I just zero. Yeah, it's a good. That's well said, Jen. A good way to get 15% of your face bruised or more. Travel to USA. Yes, Simon, can't wait to get to Cumberland there and check you out. And Savage, my girl Savage. Can you imagine us tearing it up, man? I'm gonna get. Y'all best have bail money when I meet Savage. And well, I'm gonna sit out on that fucking porch. And we're going to get a fifth and we're just going to get shots. And that's all we're going to do. And I'm going to wake up in the morning, just sun coming up, birds singing, hungover shit, and somebody's going to tell me you had a good night last night. Mm-hmm. You have to be able to laugh at yourself. Do not take yourself seriously in life, because half the people you meet in life won't take you seriously. You ask them if their life insurance is paid up. Yeah, I still have the van, Amanda May. That's it. I don't have money to be buying a, camper van. Have you seen the prices for camper vans? Ridiculous. Patreon, so that we can see all the bad crap you do. Really, how long do you think those videos will stay on private? Oda May. Say on linked videos. Here's Rosie topless on the cruise. The captain had to come and to confine her to her cabin for 24 hours. Oh, the Wu-Tang Clan. Yeah, that's cool. Please be safe yeah, I will, Amy. I'm not dumb. Yeah, sitting on the carport taking shots. That's awesome. It's what I said, Becca. I wanted to just give my honest opinion. She said it's exhausting just listening to BS. The trip has been fantastic, not listening to negative chat. Yeah, I had my say on that when I got back. I said the only thing I would have done different if I was Dave, instead of titling it streaming, I would have just titled Las Vegas Meetup, and the camera's just rolling. Anybody wants to go sit in front of it that can. Otherwise, it's just people collecting videos and dropping videos. I still have Dave's big ride video coming up, and I still have some pool antics out there at the big house there, in the hot tub in the pool. So, yeah, that's it. Hipster, how you doing, sweetie? When is your next shoot? Saturday. Yeah, he was pretty cool. Saturday is, I'm going to be hanging out with Handsome Robert. If he's free, I don't know. Sometimes he's saving the world in Berkeley, or hugging trees, or scoring LSD at People's Park. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Yeah. Oh, the other Oda Mae Cooper. There we go. Hello, Kevin Chambers. Boy, that Oda Mae didn't last long. Cloning all they can. Are you looking with a certain rate when you? No, I'm all over the country. I'm all over the country. I'm doing good, Cesar. Hey, Vegas Vixen, how you doing, sweetie? Becca was just talking you up. I was telling Becca also what a wonderful friend you are. That's where my sister-in-law lives, Berkeley. Damn, Savage, you're like the polar fucking opposite of Berkeley. Could you imagine Savage in Berkeley? Get the fuck out of my way, bitch. Fucking bum. Get the fuck out of my way. What? $1? Are you fucking kidding? Are you gonna dance for me, asshole? I might give you $1, bitch. Let's see what you got. Huh? 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 You vote for that, asshole? You imagine Savage shit. It's like, here come the Berkeley police. Woo! Tree huggers. He's slapping the shit out of somebody in front of a storefront. Don't ever look at me like that again, bitch. Huh? I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. There's certain people you have to fear where you take them, because they got a trigger point, Yeah, a lot of you guys would go to jail. If you went to Berkeley. Whoa. How you doing, Sharon B? Oh, yeah, pimp slapping worse. The hell's this food you give me? What? You students eat this in the cafeteria? This shit? This vegan, vegetarian. It's like something out of Jimmy Cagney in Public Enemy, when he takes the grapefruit and he smashes it in the. I just fucked my grade. Look at this shit. I'm perfect. Hold on a minute. Yes, Savage. Come on, asshole. Yeah, say it again to me. Say that Bernie Sanders again to my face. Say it. Say it. I knew you didn't have the balls to say it, bitch. Where are you going next? Be surprised, Cesar. Be surprised. Wig Snatcher, how are you doing? Oh man, if Vinny had come to, we would have just gotten shit faced, you know. Yeah, it came out okay, Amanda May. Thanks. It's, I burned out on trying to do all kinds of editing shit. I just want to put stuff in there, get the camera, use it for everything. So get this damn thing. I mean, I don't have your patience to do all that editing and cool stuff that you're doing. So, you get GC Savage. This is the Bernie headquarters. Man, would you sign our petition to have Bernie put on the ballot? Give me that thing you hold, honey. Let me look that over. She put that between her legs and pee on it. Here's your ballot back. Shit. Yeah, let's meet in Berkeley and clean up that town. That's what I'm saying, man. I have a blast when I'm in Berkeley. You know, my downtime between travels, that's a fun place to go down to. I mean, when Missy Jenn and I went down 2 years ago, you can see us eating in this cafeteria with the students. Of course, we sat at the nerds table, the Korean students, and, it's like everybody's like, looking at E equals MC squared. And where's my Nobel Prize, right? Yeah, she'd make Antifa piss themselves. That's right. That's it. Yeah, I'm just saying there's certain people. If you ever hear something in the woods, you tell me. There we go, Fritz Fred. That's it. Well, Fritz Fred, we're going to have a good time in Toronto. It's one of the great cities of North America. It's a gigantic city. It's a great food town. It's great beer. You got Yonge Street. You got the CN Tower, the Hockey Hall of Fame, the great hotels up there. I used to go into Toronto all the time. Absolutely loved it up there. Can't wait to go back and walk Yonge Street. That's really cool. Hey, nice to see you, Brandon. Yeah, it's good to see you, Becca. I'm not sure, that a lot of people can't take the altitude. If you've come off the plains, and all of a sudden you're climbing, and I guess they went through Glenwood on I-70, which is a spectacular through the Glenwood caverns. And I want to go to Glenwood Springs and soak my buns in those hot mineral springs. But, we did when Missy Jenn and I went on our 7,636 mile drive in 17 days, we actually live streamed through the Eisenhower Tunnel at 11,500 feet up there. So, your eyes, you look at the person you're driving with and it's like, what the fuck, are we possessed? It's like everything's bulging out. My girls had like the Etch-a-Sketch and it was like that wide. The thing was all bulged out. And, fucking bags of Doritos and stuff are like basketballs. Yeah, it was a crazy long trip. Cesar says, Rosie, have you ever felt like you're being discriminated against for being trans? No, I haven't really, Cesar. I can roll through when I need to. When something's really tough, I can raise my voice up and got no issues at all. But I've never felt like I've had any, as a matter of fact, quite the opposite. I think it's like at the pool party in Vegas, a lot of people were fascinated I'm trans and just want to get their pictures taken, and they were very grabby and shit like that. And yeah, Cheetos, they're very curious. It's a different era now, Cesar. It really is. It's a different times have changed a little bit. So yeah, but high altitude will do that. I remember we were in Virginia City, which is, Jen, what's Virginia City? Like almost 6,000 feet or something. It's fucking high. And Missy Jenn was in her wheelchair, and we were down there for the zombie crawl. It was 2015. All the videos are up on the playlist. And we parked in a lower parking lot, and I went to push her up the hill. I almost passed out. I had absolutely no wind at all. I mean, I was fighting for breath. You know, it was terrible. Yeah, you have a bag of potato chips explode. Exactly. You know, if you have lotions or creams and shit like that. You got to always wing it. That's right. That's what you like, Fritz Fred, right? And my feet don't smell, and I have good grooming habits. And, you know, one of my greatest joys is seeing Fritz Fred on Elvis's streams now. Your feet smell. Yeah, I don't think people, you know, it's just, it's all good. I consider myself very blessed, you know. Yeah, Fritz Fred, I mean, it's a fucking, Missy Jenn and I were crying. We had tears watching you on the side chat.
When he said, shut it down.
when Fritz Fred's like, shut this stream down. 174 people watching. Fritz Fred's like, shut it down. Now.
Why? Because I said so.
Shit. Mr. Sniffles, it's amazing this shit that you're curious about, you know. Oh, man, that's funny. That's good, Jesse. Be proud of that. Be proud of that, you know. That massive cock's going to carry you far in life. Make sure you whip that out on your next job interview. They're going to say, what's your best attribute? Pull your cock out and put it on the table. How you doing, Jefferson T. Rowe? Yeah. Yeah, when Nar says, like, you got to get rid of them stinky shoes, man. Just No, Mr. Sniffles, I'm not required to answer every question that you answer. I know that's going to be very distasteful to you, but that's life. You know, that's life, my friend. Good to see Jeff. If you want to help him out, look at his big pharma video and then contact some of these assholes in Congress about the cost of medications and shit. Got married by 2 years ago. One now I have another grand. Oh, that's awesome. That is great. Now you have another grandson. That's great. Oh man. That's what I think. I don't feel uncomfortable at all, Mr. Sniffles. You're just a dot on the screen to me. Do I look uncomfortable? Huh? Let's press 77 if I look comfortable in the side chat. Let's press a 77, huh? There we go. Some trolls just want all the attention, don't they? There we go, Mouse. So take care, Savage. Good to spend some time with you, babe. Good to spend some time with you. I'm going to bring me down to Dorito Bikini. Joe won't mind. You and I bounce down the beach a little bit there in the Carolinas, huh? 69. Good to see you, honey. Thanks for coming in. So, yeah, I kind of got a better idea of the things that you guys are more interested. It's like if you're doing history, make sure you take a Rosie. You know, I thought about going down the Civil War trail and you know, the trail of the Civil War, starting from, you know, Baltimore, where the Civil War really began. And, but then I thought, nah, you know, that's been done so many times, you know. So we'll see. I kind of got the message, though, about what you guys are interested in seeing. Mr. Sniffles, I've probably been legit angry 2 times in 6 years on YouTube. 2 times. I think you're safe. I think you're very, very safe. I'm going to get something to drink. I'll be right back. Ugh. Oh, won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? Do. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? Won't you come home? Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? You know you're my best friend. La 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 boo 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 boo. La ba ba boo, la ba ba, la ba ba boo. You gotta wear them Daisy Dukes. You gotta wear a thong with these babies. That's the thing. Okay, I bought. The alien had a novelty driver's license. It was an alien from Area 50. Looked just like him with his elongated, with his elongated skull. Oh, that's so beautiful, Becca. That's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. There we go, JT. You know, whether I pee sitting down or standing up will always be a point of mystery to everybody. What I like about your lives is spontaneity and expecting honesty. That's exactly right, forever friend. That's exactly right. Have you thought about going on Big Brother? You know, Oda May, like I said before, I had an invite to go on to Tosh O. I still have the producer's card here. He's like, you call me the day you decide that you want to go on Comedy Network. I don't know. You know, to me, that kind of takes me out of my game. I mean, I'm older. Yeah, there we go, Amanda May. It's also a little cleaner too. Why do they call it chooching? It's something that I've said since 2013 on here, Sonia. It's like a term I picked up. It didn't come from One Pug Life. They were saying in Royal Bank of Canada in 1991 when I was there. Chooching is a term that's, you know, if you say something's chooching well, that means it's gone good. If you're going out for a chooch, you're going out for a walk. If, you know, if a date's good, man, she was really chooching. You know, we're really chooching. Thank you, forever friend. Big brother. I know, Scuffy. I know that. Start your own show, Big Sister. Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah, D, that takes a while for people to get that. It takes a while for people to get that term, chooching. Can I chooch the squirrels in the park? You can go chooching with the squirrels. Mr. Sniffles, I'm not kicking anybody. My moderators know that I don't care what you say about me, okay? It's if you start teeing off on other people in the chat, that's where we got the issue. You don't see Oda May showing you the gate, okay? I'm not that thin-skinned. Cesar. Yeah. Top prize still $1 million. I'm going to vote all you. I'm going to change the locks. All you pricks go out to on your shopping trip. The locks are going to be changed when you get back. That ain't fair. I'm going to give him a Giphy. Go fuck yourself. I think I don't know. It's going to be cool. I think when I get to Iowa out there, that'll be pretty cool. We'll have some chances to do some streaming. I'm very interested around Des Moines. I want to go see the Herbert Hoover Library, the Humana Colonies, a lot of things. Spend some time with Deb the RN. She's agreed to drive some of these places. Right now, people live. Yeah, that's it. I like to see cost of gas, rent, how people live, the community pool, what there is to do in an area. I ask the locals where to. See, I like to go into. No, I haven't, Amanda May. I just been repairing and working down on stuff here. I like to go in an area, go to a coffee shop, and say, "Look, you know, I'm new in town. What's the weirdest thing? What's the coolest thing about this town? Or what's the craziest friggin' thing? You know, tell me the story of this town. Okay, and then I get the person like chooching with me a little bit, you know? You know, that's the stuff I like to do. You know, get somebody opening up. Kind of, you should take a look at the Museum of Tolerance. That'd be interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure, Marshall. He needs to get up. DDub needs to go up and get his. He's like you. He's got certain legal shit he's got to get squared away up in Michigan. So we might come out together. Might caravan together out there if he gets his bike going. You know, if you get the time, please check out some of the only been Stoll, Kansas. Let me see that. Let me see that, Gina. Let me just look at that right now. Sorry, pardon me for the side chat. How you doing, Marshall? Good job on getting that. Good job on getting that tow bar out. Getting that damn thing out. Stoll, Kansas. Douglas is initially Deer Creek. Brandcastle, Highgate Cemetery. Stole one of the 7 gateways to hell. Ooh. Is that what you mean? Like Stoll Cemetery? That's more like a defensive wrench for Elvis. Every time he would show up, he'd get timed out or given the boot. That looks pretty. Most off limits portal of hell. Is that it? Jesus. In Stoll, Kansas today, a tourist from California was inexplicably rendered dumb and speechless at the gateway to hell. You know. That looks pretty cool. Thank you, Jesse Edwards. You're such a doll. You know, you're such a doll. Sticker said he and Dave were headed to Washington State or Washington, D.C. Thank you forever, friend. Which is it? Washington, D.C. or Washington State? Oh, well, no comment on that. No comment. No comment on that, Jen. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Hey, Bully, what's going on? No, Sean. How did you become with the beautiful Missy Jenn? On YouTube. Do you think Dave gave stickers a reach around? I don't know. Let me just email him. Hold on a minute. I'm going to ask him vice versa too. Pusa, how are you doing? Thank you. Allergies get better. Want to drop by and say hi. Keep being awesome from both of us. Pusa Studios, check them out. The road to 8,000 subs. Very high quality crew up in Canada. Another amazing Canadian channel. They work with people to improve their channel. If you're interested in that, having them highlight, get across your channel. Pusa Studios of Canada, some very awesome in the great province of Quebec. There you go. Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful people. Yep, I know about I know all about it. I follow you guys. I love your presentation. I love the quality that you bring to your work. I feel like an asshole when I just turn on this thing and just walk. And you got Pusa Studios with just, they're highlighting and bringing up the stream. They're reworking people's channels. And the people's like, oh my God, this is beautiful. I didn't know I could do that with a playlist. It's almost like a religious revival meeting. It's like, hey, man, yeah, yay, man. Metallic, how you doing, sweetie? It's fun. It's fun. Thank you, little Pedro. Don't give Bully nothing. I have very, very, very few wrenches here. Very few. How often do you take time to watch I watched your video today. Tacos al pastor, Cesar. I tried to watch people's videos and comment on them. But a lot of times people have to tell me if they're content creators. People come on to the hangout here, and I don't know if they create content or what they do. I mean, I'm not really sure. Do you think Becca's thighs are black and feel like sand? I actually think Becca's a very attractive woman. If you see, I've met her twice in person, so she's got a lovely face, and she has a very, very pleasant demeanor. You got timed out earlier? I don't know. I don't have a lot of wrenches on the channel. I like to keep things, you have channels that everybody gets a wrench, and then eventually they're all going to get the wrenches taken back. People are going in there, deleting comments. After chats are over, they're blocking people out. I got mods that absolutely know that, what the score is. So, and I want them to have fun here. I don't want them to have to be, worrying about any kind of shit. So, I will announce in advance, Saturday will be Tip Your Mods Out Day for May of 2019. I like to do it on days where we're really doing epic streaming and stuff, so a lot of people will watch that and enjoy it. Not a day when nothing's going on and stuff. I have to leave for good. Oh, Bully, don't worry. Just come on and have fun. Just have fun. Yeah, my mods are highly trained. I'm looking forward to seeing Smooth. I haven't seen Smooth for, it'll be 3 years in November, so it's been a while. So I'm looking forward to taking Smooth to the Gale Street, having those nice tavern ribs again, hanging out, doing some things. Actually, Sophia's a very happy, healthy dog. I like to go outside and do the tinkle outside. Carlos, I hate to disappoint you. Yeah, the mods are wonderful. It's just they're selected people that get it. And, now I have perfect coverage. If I'm on it, I worried before, and I never want my mods to feel like they gotta be here. You know what I'm saying? Like Oda May, she's like a drama queen. You drop a little centenaire of drama, and she wants to be over there, and I want her to enjoy that. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that person. Oh, you didn't come on. One time I was a little upset. I was doing baking, and I was being trolled to death and shit, but it was okay. And, now it's like if I stream and I'm out, with DDub at 1 a.m. to it, there's going to always be 1 or 2 mods that are around and on stuff. And I love that. Yeah, I will, Amanda May. I sure will. I will check it out. Yeah, she does. She's got good skills. Yeah, you're a crackhead. Well, I have to say Tribe and I are on better ground now. So, Bully, that's not the real IRC Bully. So that's not the real one. The real one doesn't say shit like that. Cesar, you're too cute. Maybe we need a channel on modding. That's good content for you, Oda May. We'll call you Professional Modding 101 with Oda May Cooper. Then, Bully, how can you be upset? Nobody's timing you. Well, now, you got timed out. I mean, I don't, we're chilling here. We don't have a lot of, yeah, you need a mod to hang out, right? So, but I don't want to be that person. I want my mods to have fun. But remember, save your shekels for Saturday so that they get their, they get their just rewards. That's another reason I have very few of them here. So those that choose to participate can, and those that choose not to, That's where you just realize. I don't understand. Sometimes Bully says he's a big time. I never had a problem with Bully. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be the usual. Probably be underway about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Cobra John. So it'll be a good time. There's some places I want to revisit. God, I was really shocked last time. Every time you go down there, it's like different. It's so radically different. It keeps getting driven further in the ground. I don't know why he got punted. I guess because he wanted to get punted. I don't know. You know, I don't tell my moderators how to do their job over there. So, you know, they have absolute independence to do what the hell they want to do over there. Okay? I mean, that's it. You're not banned, Mr. Sniffles. Of course not. Brown? Please. That's fine. It's fine, Mr. Sniffles. Bullies. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand Kitten Cat because me and Bully have always gotten along fine. It's just that he knows I don't wrench up a lot of people. It just makes it smoother. You know, if you watch people that give everybody a wrench, inevitably they end up pulling all the wrenches back. Why have hard feelings? You know. Thank you, Cece. End of the world in progress by your observation. You know, news unit. I could say a lot of stuff about that. I could say a lot of parallels. The burning of Notre Dame Cathedral is as a metaphor for Western civilization, and you know, we can plan. You know, society's never been as stretched as it is today in world history. Basically, in 1,000 years ago, everybody lived in 2,000 years ago. Well, 5,000 years ago, most people lived in abject poverty. There wasn't much of a huge stretch in society. Nowadays, we have missions being planned to planet Mars, and yet we have people that can't get clean water on a lot of areas of the globe. You know, we've never had such a stretch between human beings so wide a gulf in living standards, achievement, technology, all that. Well, you might think it's a building on fire just like any other, really, but it's very symptomatic to a lot of people. You know, we can plan a trip to Mars, but we can't put out a fucking fire on a historic structure. So so, you know, I get into that on the Rosie Murphy channel once in a while. You know, trade wars, everything else. It's not just a building. It's not a building. It's a symbol of culture. It's a symbol of order. It's a symbol of organization. It's a symbol of society. And no, we got to. There's a lot of clone. There's a lot of clones running around. I told you that one night there's that, and I've never banned any of the Rosie O'Kelly trolls. There's that one that has the wig on, the unshaven, like 10 days not shaved. And I was in a chat one night, and I'm like, I said, that's not the real Rosie O'Kelly. And the other one, the fake one's like, yeah, I'm the good looking one. I laughed so fucking hard in the chat. And why do we get copyright violations for music? Did you write the song? Did you write the music? You know, suppose you wrote a song and everybody was using it in nightclubs and performances and making a fortune off of it. You know, there's a lot of trolls out there. There's already a lot of trolls. Yeah, I know that Rosie pops up everywhere. I think it's funny as shit. It's not a terribly negative one. It's actually fucking funny in a lot of places, you know. timed out for the third time. This is not right now. Bully, don't go down this road. What if I rode a rummage and take a visit at that copy? No, of course not. Of course not. I mean, I'm surprised, David, that you don't have a good working concept of what copyright's all about. You know, why can't I just take Gone with the Wind and just have a local theater here, or get Star Trek and just start showing reruns of The Wrath of Khan and the Star Trek Festival? Because I didn't make the movie. I wasn't the creator of it. So, thank you, Sharks. Berg me up. Good Lord. Oh, it's cold. It's lousy. It's going to be pouring rain tomorrow, Sonia. We're right back in winter. So this is perfect for me to get out of town again this weekend. Good night, Perfect. That's good. Rude George, my farts are bubbling right now. I made a movie called Jaws. Mr. Sniffles, we got no problem. I mean, you got a place at the table. You got a high chair here. I'm from Baltimore originally. I'm out. And Mallory, the other one with your pick, came in and called Mallory a bitch or something. It was truly out because I mean, people know. You know, anybody hangs around knows I don't come into people's. Yeah, it's funny, you know. Oh, come on, bully. Knock it off. Knock it off. We don't have any problem, bully. I don't know what it is about the wrenches and stuff like that. I don't care about a wrench if I'm in other people's chats. I don't told Vinny I don't even like to wrench for people. So I never use it. I never did anything with it, you know. I go to Elvis's chat, I don't do shit with it, so. Rude George, that's funny. Swallowed a wrench one. No, I've never been to Fort Belvoir. Jeff. I like Jeff T-Row. Jeff's got a lot on his plate. I think about Jeff almost on the daily. Yeah, I know. I don't want bullying me, you know. Yeah, get some wrenches and don't use them either. I mean, it's the way I feel. I'm not here to. I have a lot of, you know, it's very. Oda May will tell you, there's very few people that ever get the boot out of a chat around here. And it's not for stuff against me. It's stuff against that they come in here and go to war with other people in here. Yeah, I like Jeff. I've always liked Jeff. Yeah, can you ask Vinny G? I don't have a good working concept for it because it's subject to interpretation of the lawless who don't allow the people the freedoms they take out. I don't know. We'll talk about that if you have me on panel one time, news unit. You know, we'll debate that. You said you're not thin-skinned, so you can't. No, I mean, you can still bully people, Mr. Sniffles. I didn't say that I can't be bullied. I never said that. Then their asses get right back in the next day. That's it. Yeah, it's too much like adulting. Missy Jenn does a lot of things to take care of the house. She enjoys gardening and working outside, hanging out with the dogs. You channel those sorts of skills, and I think that is possible. That's interesting, Shannon. I've kind of veered away from that. Yep, someday I hope to be on a panel. That would be fun. We don't really have the rights we're supposed to have that. Look, it goes two ways, news unit, in my opinion. If there's no protection for creativity, there's no incentive to be creative. You know, if Apple invents the iPad or the, you know, what was their great big thing, that you would load the MP3 player, whatever the hell it was years ago. If there's no payoff to that, you know, if the people that developed the Microsoft operating system, if there was no payoff or protection for them, who would ever be creative in this country anymore? What copyright does is protect creators, and it protects the concept of creativity having an economic reward. Okay? Absent that economic reward, creativity would be blunted, and less people would have the incentive to know that if they were successful, that they would be rewarded. Okay, that's, well, I say that. Look, years ago, I thought news unit said I didn't ask for that music to be played. I had an attitude long ago. It's like I said on a YouTube video in 2013, your music ruined my video. I was videoing, it was your music that fucked up my video, and now you're getting rewarded for that. Now it is what it is. You know, they're the ones with the big money, the corporate lawyers and stuff. So Google's going to bow to that. Well, okay, stop timing out, bully. So that's all I can say is creativity. Yeah, that's right, Uber Goober. That's all I can say. I'm saying news unit. So when I go in those situations, my people in my chat will tell you, sometimes I'm walking down Fremont Street and I will just say, hey guys, I'm going to mute the side. I'm going to mute the microphone a bit. They know what's going on. You know, other times I'm having a private conversation. Hey, I'm going to mute this a second, or I'm going in a music area, or we're in, you know, like I won my copyright case that night about going into the, having the hot dogs at the Coney Island, and they're like, oh, we can hear Hotel California. And then I went and edited the whole thing and put it up again. Well, in the meantime, I had fought the copyright match and I won. They released their claim. So I took down the re-upload and kept the original up there. But I'll just turn it off, you know, and just have it off. So, you know, but a lot of people support you. They give tips and things like that. And it's like, in those kind of situations, I'm not going to be that greedy that I care about whether I make the $1.17 off of the stream. What I do care about is if the odd song comes along, like Hotel California, it's blocked worldwide. And then people wake up in the morning, oh, I can't wait to see what Rosie's chooch was last. That's going to be really cool. Oh, shit, it's blocked by Warner Music Group or whatever. Fuck. Sorry, this video unavailable. So sometimes you have to use your judgment. Do you want, for me, it's more important that my stream be playable. So, you know, it's a lot. It is news. It's freedom, but it's also rewarding creativity. Okay. That's cool, Cesar. I like it. I always seem to be around really big guys. I like big guys. Can you fix your wig? It looks crooked. Thank you, Mr. Sniffles. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sniffles. Yeah, some of DDubs were removed because he doesn't have the ability. He doesn't have a computer to download shit and then re-upload. So it's just the way it is. That's why I always tell people, try to catch it live if you possibly can. Stop that smoke detector from beeping. None, Otame. None. I'll tell you guys, don't get Oda rolling, man. She'll just carpet bomb the side chat. That'll be it. Thank you, Sonia. Yeah, every time I learn older supermarket, probably get copy my video gets muted because it's song. Yeah, it's the way it is, Amanda May. Good night, Uber Goober lady. Love you, honey. Love you. Love you. Yeah, if you have any complaints, take it up with the moderators, okay? So yeah, I love Uber. She's uber cool. Schofield Sands. Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot to get Oda Mae's goat. You know what I'm saying? It's you don't want to come into this chat and go toe to toe with her because you're gonna lose. So, Bully, you're just trying to push her. Please don't do it. Can you make your wig fly? The flying wig. Yeah, email. It's on my about page. I can make it like new at gmail.com. Pusa Studios. Pusa Studios, that's unclear. The woman at your two names, is that your wife on there? Yeah, I think so, Shannon. You know, I think so. I always believe, Shannon, that things would take their natural course on media and things, that if it's inevitable somebody will come across your channel and just want to do something. Take care, Cobra John. You have a great one. Bully, stop it. Stop it. You're getting wrapped up in this thing, okay? You're not being timed out. Yeah, I'm saying let's just chill out and just put it behind us, okay? I'm not here to. Oh man. Spank some ass. Okay, take care, Ronnie. I'm going to get going too, guys. It's been a lot of been a lot of fun tonight. I will see you on the morrow. Tomorrow's the passport meeting to get that squared away, and we got a well leak, but it might be raining tomorrow, so I'll probably do some house cleaning. Ksenia, Latvia. Okay, Ksenia, man, she's beautiful. She is beautiful. Both of you guys are really cool. Highly recommend. There's, some things come along that just the quality is astounding of what these people do. Anyway, Bully, tomorrow is another day. Just come here and have fun. Don't worry about wrenches. Don't worry about being timed out. Love you. Promise tomorrow night for Thursday. Tomorrow I'll do for Thursday morning, Oda Mae. I'll do the April Boxy Charms opening. And don't forget, guys, on the way out, if you would please take a moment to hit the thumbs up button, because you know what happens in the last minute of my chooches when I go off. The negative Nellies come riding over the hill and slam that thumbs down button. Please take a second, please, on the way out. If you enjoyed the chat tonight, please. Okay, Oda Mae, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. I will be most appreciative of that, and share a little love. Thank you, everybody, for your kindness. See you on the morrow. Mwah.